Okay, guys, this is going to be my Penn State-Ohio State preview and prediction. So Penn State and Ohio State are going to take in the field later on today. It's a big one. Ohio State's number 2 in the country. Penn State's number 8 in the latest college football playoff rankings. Right now, it's an interesting line. If you would say a top 10 matchup, it's going to be an 18-point spread or even 19-point spread, you'd be a little bit fooled. You wouldn't really believe it, but that is the real spread. This is a really good Ohio State team. They really haven't been challenged at all this season. Their biggest win in over a conference opponent has been like 70 points. Their closest win was 24 against Michigan State. It wasn't even a close game, really. They beat Wisconsin 38-7. The only knock I can have on Ohio State is they haven't really played a ton of great teams yet. Wisconsin's decent, but they are kind of a one-trick pony in my opinion. And they don't have the athletes to be able to match up with an Ohio State team. I think that's one thing that Penn State can do. I don't think they're equal in talent, like what Ryan Day said. I think that was a little bit of just praising the opponent, taking the high road. They do have a talent advantage, but it's not nearly as much as any of the other games they've been in this year. I think Penn State. This is gonna be very bold, kinda. If they don't have Hamler and Kane, they're not going to win this game. Like, there's almost no chance they win because they don't have any receivers outside of Hamler really that can do a lot of things. Dotson's a decent receiver and Fryermuth's a good tight end, but outside of them, they don't have anybody that they can really count on and go to. Justin Shorter's been a disappointment. Daniel George's been a disappointment. Dan Chisena, he's from the track team. We picked him up. He's doing all right, but he shouldn't be your starter. And he's going to be starting today, which is bad. But you have Hamler, you have Kane, you got Journey Bryan in the backfield. You have some things that you can do. It's supposed to be raining a little bit, which is good. I think that helps Penn State a little bit because Penn State's secondary has been a complete disaster these past 2 weeks, and it didn't just all of a sudden get bad. It's now that they have quarterbacks that they're facing that can exploit Penn State's weaknesses in the secondary, where before they weren't going up against great quarterbacks, but when they did, like Shea Patterson, he had a great day. Kenny Pickett had a great day. Those are even just average quarterbacks. Like, they might be a little bit above average, but they're not great. And people keep saying, "Oh, what's Justin Fields going to do?" Well, if it's raining outside, he might have a little bit of a harder time. I do think Penn State will correct some of those things. I don't think Fields is going to throw for 500 yards. I think he will be in the 300s, though. I think he is going to have a decent day. And then another big matchup is Penn State's run defense is really good. It's had a really strong year. But J.K. Dobbins is having an amazing season. Can Penn State slow him down? That's a big question. And to me, this is a big thing. I know the defense is a concern, but this could get like Michigan last year if Penn State's offense can't stay on the field. The defense might hold its own for a little bit, but what's going to end up happening is they're going to get tired and they're just going to keep going back out there because the offense can't sustain drives. If the offense can sustain drives through the running game, which might be hard because I heard Michael Bennett might be out. It's a source, not really 100% of a credible source, so we don't know yet. Hopefully he's playing, and for Penn State's sake. If not, Penn State's line's been pretty good, but when you go up against a guy like Chase Young, you need all your horses for that battle. So Penn State's going to need to be able to sustain some drives through the run game. They're going to need to be able to hit the receivers. They're going to need everybody to be playing, in my opinion. I think that I can see a path for Penn State to make this a game if they can do enough on defense and if they can sustain some drives. I don't think this is going to be a complete blowout. I think Penn State will play them close, but at the end of the day, I just don't see Penn State being able to do. I see them giving them a game, but I do see Ohio State pulling away. I do have Penn State covering. I have 34-17 Ohio State. I just see too many flaws from Penn State. I don't give them the benefit of the doubt in this game. I haven't seen them make enough adjustments to really make me think that they are going to make all these changes and all of a sudden pull this out of their ass. I just don't see it. I see Ohio State coming out and winning. I think they're going to be tested like they haven't seen before, but I think eventually they will pull away. So I got a 34-17 Ohio State. So that's my pick. Let's hope it doesn't happen, but that's what I got. Peace out, guys.